I hope everyone's ready to have a nice, polite conversation about this movie in the comments. It's gonna be great. So hi. Glad to see you in the car again. It's actually been a while. When was the last time
I've been in your car before. So.
I know, I mean, like, for, like, review space.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Like, last one was was it Truth or Dare? No, there was one after that. Either way. So, yeah, we saw Captain Marvel. The one that is this newest, stupidly controversial Marvel movie that's out right now. And I'm not going to go into the details why. If you want to know why, go look it up. It's really depressing.
Yeah, so many
pathetic, whiny, entitled men fanboys.
Offended penises.
Offended penises. I like that a lot better, honestly. God, it's so fucking dumb. What did you think of this movie?
I actually think they were gentle. If you wanted to talk about what was going on outside of the movie, I thought it was gentle, and I think that they could have done more to just say "fuck you."
I mean, I don't think they were going for that to begin with.
Yeah, it is a Disney movie.
Well, I mean, it was more like one of those things. The advertising kind of played it up that way, and the fans, I use that term loosely, definitely blew it up that way. A large part of it was elevated because of Brie Larson's comments in the past, where she has done what you're talking about, which has kind of been a lot less kind about it.
Okay, so it was definitely overhyped.
It was absolutely overhyped. It was never meant to be like this ultra-feminist product. It was more like, hey, here's a superhero movie where the main character happens to be a woman. That's really what all it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Kind of like Wonder Woman in that same respect.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, did you like it?
It was pretty good. I was happy about the Skrulls. The Skrulls were I was waiting for the Skrulls since Iron Man.
Yeah. I thought they were gonna be in a Fantastic Four movie first, because that's why they took them this long to get here, because Fox had the Fantastic Four rights, so they had the rights to the Skrulls.
I didn't know that end.
Yeah. Well, now you do. Little trivia. The same deal that we got the Skrulls also got us Ego the Living Planet in Guardians 2.
Oh.
Yeah, so go figure.
Okay.
And I think I don't remember what they got in return, but they got something out of it. I think it was like something from the XMen films. I think it was like Scarlet Witch or something, Quicksilver, I think, or something like that. But anyway, I actually really liked this movie. I had a really good time with this. I'm not gonna say it's like, oh my god, it's like the most amazing Marvel movie of all time or stuff like that, but you know, like, for taking what it's worth, for what it did and what it set out to do, I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to, honestly. Brie Larson is really charming, at least I personally felt, as Captain Marvel. Samuel L. Jackson's a lot of fun. I don't know the name of that actor, but the guy who plays the main Skrull in this is amazing.
Yeah, I liked how casual he was.
Because, well, he's that same actor who he's getting typecast in this now. He's playing just this smarmy villain in everything he's in. Because he's also the incompetent lieutenant in Star Wars, the one where everybody dies. Everyone dies.
I don't know. That doesn't really narrow it down.
Oh, fuck. It's one of the newer Star Wars spin-offs.
Oh, Ben Mendelsohn?
Yes, Ben Mendelsohn, that guy. Yeah. Now it's really gonna bug me because I can't remember the name of the fucking Star Wars movie, and it's gonna. Okay, hold on. It's gonna really bug me now.
It's in The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he's in The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the little squirmy Rogue One. That's the Star Wars movie I was thinking of. Okay. I know. I know you're not a Star Wars person. But yeah, no, he plays like the little meek, like, accountant dude that Bane crushes, like, halfway through the film. But no, like, I had a really good time with this. I think a lot of complaints I've been hearing about this movie saying, like, well, it's kind of bland, it doesn't really have much of a directorial style and stuff like that, and I didn't really get that personally. Well, I take it back. I get what they're saying, but I think it's also largely because we've been spoiled a lot from the last few Marvel movies, where everyone definitely had, like, this is a James Gunn movie, and this is a... I'm not gonna try to say because I'm just gonna butcher his last name. The guy who made Thor Ragnarok, because that was very clearly his style. Or even like the Russo brothers, those are very clearly Russo brother movies. This one definitely feels like it's going back to Phase 1 Marvel movies.
Yep.
Like I would put this up with like Thor, the first Thor movie.
Yep.
In terms of quality, how I'd rank it. And I actually really like the first Thor movie too. Yeah, what do you think of Brie Larson? I'm curious.
It's pretty cool. The character was more soft-spoken than the actual actress, but yeah.
Yeah, there is that. I mean, they didn't want to make a big political statement like this one. I think they feel like they did that with Black Panther, so I guess they thought, well, we won't really hammer a political message home here, guys. Maybe we'll just take it easy for this movie. I mean, after all the heat we took for Black Panther, what's the worst that can happen here?
All the sensitive
We're
guys
just making
their penises right now.
Just
Well, kind of.
no, we're keeping that in. Let's just shoot for the moon. I'm gonna get enough shit for this review. Like, how dare you like this movie? And here's a comment I'm gonna make. It's gonna piss off a lot of people right now, just to take off the heat from you for talking about the offended penises. I like this movie more than Alita, and I like this movie a lot more than Alita.
How was I gonna get in trouble for calling them offended penises?
Because the offended penises are using Alita as their backup movie. I seen like, go see the real feminist movie Alita out right now, just because they really don't want to support Brie Larson.
Apparently.
And honestly, I think compared to this movie, I think Alita sucks. So there you go.
Well, all penises know all about women.
Oh, of course. I mean, they are so good at mansplaining things. And
Oh my god. You took me somewhere where I'm trying not to go.
well, there's a couple scenes in there. Actually, there was a fun little interview bit from the movie. Like, it's not really giving away any spoilers. I'm gonna try and avoid spoilers for this review. But there's a part in the movie, the guy on the motorcycle, he goes like, "Hey, smile," and the interviewer asked Brie Larson about that, and she was like, "Was that a response like all the backlash from movies been getting?" It's like, no, that's just part of the woman experience. So they just put it in that way. It's like, all right, respect. And there's a couple scenes like that. There's a couple scenes where it's trying to go for more like the female empowerment thing, which is good. I really like this movie's doing that. That it's definitely trying to go like give little girls like a figure to look up to as they get older, kind of like their Captain America kind of thing. Which is they've made pretty clear is the goal for this movie. So I'm not just talking out of my ass. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid mansplaining.
Yeah.
I'm trying really hard. All right. As a white male, I need to be careful.
Yeah.
So feel free to call me out on it.
Just like if a guy says smile, just go with it.
Oh yeah, because we all should obey what the white man says. Sarcasm, clear sarcasm. For anyone who decides to try to like, just like, see, he said this, and like play that on a loop out of context at some point in the future.
Watch, they're gonna collect every scene that you've done in all your YouTube videos that seem like it's pretty much you're being a dick.
I mean, that's not gonna be hard to find.
Well, yeah.
Hey, but I'm butch.
I meant about you mansplaining. Do I have to mansplain that to you? Hold on. Let me just put my junk here on the camera.
Alright. You need a little mustache. There you go.
I have my own hair.
Is it long? I don't think it's long enough.
Hold on, I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I'll just do mutton chops. Okay.
That is not manly. You need the manly mustache to be a man.
Look at my... Yeah, it works.
A little bit. It looks like you're just trying to be cute, and it's working.
We're reviewing a movie, okay?
I'm allowed to throw one in.
And not a camera.
All right. Anyway, but yeah. So in this case, the main villains, I guess, are the Skrulls, which are of course the intergalactic shape-shifting aliens in this movie. There is one spoiler I will give away because I know a lot of people are going to wonder what's going in. There is actually no tie-in to the Secret Invasion storyline in this film, which I think is going to surprise a lot of people. They do something with the Skrulls. I'm not going to give away what the kind of the twist they do with them. I did like the twist they went with them. I thought that was an interesting take. I mean, definitely in the case with something we've seen before, but it was still like, okay, well, like, for a character that's as familiar as the Skrulls are, to, I don't want to say to all, it's like, if you have basic knowledge of, like, space, of Marvel, you kind of know who the Skrulls are.
Without giving anything away, I'm kind of interested to see how this is going to tie in with another certain race that's looking for a home.
What does it start with? The race. All right.
A? Or maybe she's going to make a connection with a certain character who's having a problem finding a home.
Oh, okay, all right. That took me way longer than I'm proud of. All right.
I know.
Maybe that's
I had a girl explain that to you.
You did. It was effectively girl-splained. Hashtag girl-splained. Anyway. Oh God, can you imagine the fucking whiny shitstorm that would bring up? From guys.
Okay, yeah, you should have clarified that. You should have clarified that.
From guys. I'm talking about the same whiny fanboys that would shit on this movie just because it exists and has a woman in it.
Yeah, the ones protecting their penises.
Yes, exactly. I'm very scared. Large penis. It's so large, and I use it all the time, guys.
My penis is so offended by this movie.
I use my penis all the time on virginers. Oh, wait.
Verugulas.
For guacamole. No.
I don't want to know.
For guacamole.
Never make guacamole.
This just gets really Freudian really fast.
I'm not touching that guacamole.
Why? I was told by the internet that's how a penis works.
That reminds me of the guy with that guy that was doing a door dashing service that used his testicles and dipped him into the.
Wait, that's right. I forgot that was a thing that happened. I think. I don't think the movie's perfect. I think a big part of the movie issue with this movie is I wish and I don't think I'm giving anything away because it's pretty clear from the trailers the arc it's taking with this. Yeah. I do kind of wish they did the whole unlocking her full powers sooner in the film, because in this case it's relegated largely to the third act, and there's supposed to be like a lot of payoff that goes on with that third act, but they didn't really also build up too much. Like the focus is kind of elsewhere. So when it does. Yeah. So when that does eventually happen, it's more like, well, if you did that earlier on, you could have like built her up learning how to use her more souped up powers and like realizing like her emotions are a benefit rather than like a detriment like they applied in the beginning of the movie. And that could have made that payoff where she, again, I'm not giving anything away, she takes on the space armies by herself. I felt that would have made things mean a little more. And they also have that same sequence, and again, without giving away spoilers, they also have that big moment, like, where she has, like, the self-actualization moment, where they show, like, all the flashbacks to her life, and, like, I need to be a stronger person, all that stuff. That, I felt like could have been built up a bit more.
That was my favorite scene for women.
I think it's a really good scene. Like, I don't want to knock it as it is. I just think they could have built it up more.
They could have, yeah. They could have done a lot
So
more.
I feel like it would have a more emotional payoff. Like, the scene itself was well done. Yeah. And I like the angle, and I like the approach, and I like the message it has.
Yeah.
The message, it's a really good message. But for me, it's like, I feel like if it built up more of that being knocked down all the time, that would have carried more weight. As it is, it's a good scene. But I feel like they could have done more with it. Like, that's, But other than that, like, honestly, the biggest fault of this movie is that it's not as stylish as the other films.
I felt like it was a little disorganized. I
can see that.
It was a little disorganized, in my opinion, and it just seemed like they wanted to do everything at once, but they couldn't.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good point. I think there's definitely, like, you have the idea of, like, her coming in, like, the fish out of water elements. Yeah. You have, like, who you are. Remember who you are. And, like, yeah, you got that. You got her, like, reconnecting with her old life. You also have, like, the whole power thing we talked about. Realizing that she needs to conquer her own self-doubt.
I felt like a lot of the elements that push the whole, like, you need to smile more, the whole guy-woman thing that they're trying to push in, I felt like it was really forced in, kind of shoehorned in between everything. It wasn't really thought out. And it was really gentle, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, like...
I wanted more power.
Maybe for the sequel. I mean, it's like, I think they're already planning a sequel for this, so we'll see how, like, if they do that, then we'll see how this goes. They really decided, like, you know what, fuck them, and just go all in.
I want badass. I was just gentle. It's just like it was just acknowledging it. It wasn't action against it.
Mm-hmm.
It was silent, in my opinion. But
I mean, I guess it goes in the category, would it be better just, it would have been a little nice to see that guy get his teeth knocked in a bit. I don't know if I'd go that far, though.
Not just taking his motorcycle. Well, it would have been good to see him come out and be like, where the hell is my motorcycle? And then know it's her. That would make me feel a little bit better. Instead of her just driving away and we're like, what did that guy? How did that guy feel about that?
But that being said, that also kind of proved, that goes into the message at the very end of this movie, at the very end. And I'm going to minor spoilers here, because I do want to talk about this, because I really liked where they went with this. Okay, massive spoilers, actually. I can't talk about this without talking about the other character in the room. If you don't want things spoiled, plug your ears for about 3 minutes.
But keep playing the video.
like honestly, like, this point, like, I feel like I've talked about as much as I can without going into spoilers. So we'll say if you
need like an alert down at the bottom.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, which I'm saying, like, if you don't want anything spoiled, you want to go into this fresh, you want to make your own opinion, which I recommend you do, because I know people are a little divisive on this one. Ghost, I recommend it. I really liked it. I thought it was a fun film. Not as good as some of the other Marvel movies of late, but I think it's still pretty solid all its own.
It's a good intro for her.
Yeah, and I think it works as a perfectly fine origin story. Okay, that means, spoiler alert from here on in. 3, 2, 1, Jude Law's the bad guy.
Who would have known?
I know, Jude Law, a bad guy? Ugh.
Oh my god.
He was the Pope.
Oh yeah. He put his clothes on the floor. The floor's not a hamper.
I still never seen the Pope. I've never seen that one yet.
I'll have to show you though.
Yeah, I know you recommended it. I just haven't gotten around to watching it. But honestly, I really liked what they did with Jude Law's character. I thought what they did with her was very smart, and I really liked how they ended their relationship in the film, where it is her all powered up, and at this point, Jude, maybe that's what they may focus more on this narrative piece between Jude Law and her, how he's pulling her down, and she kind of feels like she needs to keep proving himself to him. That would have made I feel like it made that arc a little more complete.
Yeah.
But you also have like the kind of like the first Thor elements, where you got to spend a lot of time on Earth reconnecting the fish out of water stuff.
I just realized something. Maybe why she didn't react so strongly to all those guys' things, and she took it out on Jude Law in One Giant Blow against, like, he was supposed to be like this, like, the example of being a douche guy.
Maybe.
And then she's all like, once.
Well, it's like what I liked about that. I think at that point, it kind of the metaphor it seems to be going for is like self-actualization. Is like, and she says it straight up when. And I'm so glad they didn't do this, because until I realized they were joking, I was really worried they were going to go this angle. When, like, after Captain Marvel does, like, the whole space fight, and she shows, like, Ronan the Accuser who's boss, and they scamper away, and he goes back, and Jude Law goes, like, you can never beat me one-on-one. You need to prove me. You can prove me. It's like, are we fucking doing this? And, like, no, she's... And then I was like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. 3, 2, 1, and she's fucking blast him. But I really liked the line that she said to him, which is like, I have nothing to prove to you. And I honestly think that's a really powerful message. It's something I haven't heard from a Marvel movie before.
Yeah.
And that's a really empowering message.
Yeah, it is.
I thought, see, your part was the flashback. That was my favorite scene.
Well, I think that's part of the flashback of her just standing up, getting knocked down over and over again, and her progressively getting up again and again and again, and then it gets to that statement, and that was really powerful. Yeah,
and I think that kind of made that was a good conclusion of that arc. That was a perfect way to end that arc, because at that point their relationship was well established. You know where everyone was coming from, and okay, that was a great way to end it. That subverts expectations, and has a really good. We'll get to the other subversion of expectations in a moment.
No. I had another realization.
What's that?
Jude Law was a nice guy.
Son of a bitch!
I'm good.
All right, that was good. No, that was good. All right. Well done.
He was the guy with the fedora. He was a fedora guy. I'm trying to make you a better person, Z. Be my bitch.
Fuck. All right. That was a pretty good catch. That was pretty good. And it turns out the Kree not the Kree, the Skrulls in this case are actually the good guys. They're actually refugees, which is a relevant metaphor. That was a case where kind of wish they did more with that, honestly.
Yeah.
But that being said, like, for all the things, like, all this, like, the story elements I'm complaining about or things that didn't really quite work for me, the reason I really like this movie is because I really like the characters. I think the characters work well. Of course, Samuel Jackson's still a ton of fun to watch no matter what he's in. Brie Larson, I thought, was very, very charming as Captain Marvel, which a lot of people were trying to give her shit, like, oh, she looks so bland. Because, like, to be fair, the marketing was not great for this film. But no, she does have a lot of personality. She does show a lot of charisma. She does, like, have a lot of great chemistry with pretty much all her co-stars. Honestly, if I had to pick one actor I thought was the weakest link, I thought it was the little girl.
She's gonna show up.
She is.
An adult for
No, she
Avengers
is.
Endgame.
I don't know about Avengers Endgame, but definitely Captain Marvel 2, because she actually is a character. She actually is a superhero from the comics.
Oh, she is. Okay.
I think her name is, like... It's not Blue Marvel, but she's she's definitely like a spacefaring superhero at one point.
Okay, cool.
So she's definitely gonna be back. They're setting that up now.
Okay.
There's I'm also wondering if they're implying that the daughter of the Skrull is gonna be like the Skrull Queen that does the secret invasion thing. Like, I was wondering if they're kind of planting that in. That's more speculation than things, because they have that part where Daddy kills some folks, and she tells him to cover her eyes, and then she ends up looking anyway. So I'm like, okay, are they planting something there? I don't really know what they're going with that. Ooh, that was another little key I just noticed. So they also said, the two little girls, I guess you can say, she tells them, like, never change your eyes. Your eyes are beautiful. Mm-hmm. And in the comics, her eyes are always green.
Really?
So that could be a clue there. I don't know. This is pure speculation. And I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other references to the comics I missed along the way. I did get a kick. Can we talk about Goose?
Yeah, as long as we can get to talk about the music that they chose.
Yeah, you can talk about the music first, so we can talk about Goose in a little bit.
They used all the 90s stuff, and it was so great.
They're definitely milking 90s nostalgia really hard.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing. It works to its advantage.
To be fair, they're, for choosing a good fight song, I mean, they did pretty well. I mean, I love No Doubt, and of course I had to go with the song, I'm Just a Girl.
Of course, as you do.
But, what else do they have? They have, like, In Sync and stuff. You can't do that stuff as the perfect song for it, but I felt like it was, like, the volume was a lot lower than usually when they do Marvel fight scenes, like...
You think so?
For music.
I didn't really notice that.
It felt like they were really they weren't sure people would like the music with the fight scene. And the fight scene, I kind of felt like her fighting style was kind of strange.
Yeah.
Flowy. It was kind of...
Which is, like, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, because it'd just be, like, different power set, different fighting style. But, yeah, like, I do agree, though, like, it could just be, like, something needs polishing in the sequel.
Yeah, I think they're finding their way.
Because, like, I know it's one of those, another case with indie director they brought on to direct a feature-length Marvel film.
That explains it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, I do agree that I don't think this movie, as directorial-wise, is as confident as, like, say, like, either of the Guardians of the Galaxy films are, or even, like, Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Where those are very, like, no, we're doing it my way, and we're going to do it this way. This one, I will agree, is playing it more safe. But I don't think that it's inherently awful on its own. It doesn't make it as good. I will say that. It doesn't have as much an identity as the other films do. But, like, again, I put it as far as, like, the first Thor movie.
Yeah.
Where there are some elements that work really, really well, but even the elements that don't still have enjoyable characters you can get behind.
Yeah. Okay, you want to talk about Goose?
Yes, let's talk about Goose.
What is with you with everything named Goose?
I'm not the only one talking about Goose, alright? Everyone's talking about Goose.
No, for you, there's like a lot of characters named Goose, and you just like the name Goose.
There is exactly...
You need to get a cat.
There is exactly 2 characters I talked about named Goose.
I know, but you talk about them all the time.
One is in Saga, and that's because he is a bipedal seal with a giant fuck-off axe, and he is amazing.
You need a cat or a dog and name him Goose. Just like Goose from Saga. You need to spell it that way.
Like Swedish.
What's his name? Goose?
It's Goose.
Goose, damn it. Then you can run into the same problem I do with Iggy.
I'm gonna get like I want to get like a small white fluffy dog and name him Goose, and then get a really tall like.
You can make a costume for him.
Yeah. Get the little like the yellow like sailor onesie.
There you go.
And I'm gonna get a really big dog, like a pit bull or something like that, and name him Friendo.
Has to be like Ollie personality though.
So that was like Goose and Friendo, you know.
Has to have an Ollie personality though.
No, I want to train Goose to ride on top of Walt Friendo's back.
Oh my god, you're running a circus in your mind.
Yes, yes, I am. I want to build like a Timon and Pumbaa friendship with those two.
Alright, so we're getting distracted.
Yeah. So, I mean, Goose is one of those, it is the cat in the movie, it's in the trailer, but that being said, by how much they're promoting that character, you know it can't just be a cat. And it's not just a cat. And I love the way they set this up. And again, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. The entire movie is they set up like Nick Fury and his eye, like ooh, what finally gets it, what finally gets it, and like they expect like some big epic battle story, and it's just him playing with a fucking cat, and he gets his claws into it, and he scratches him in his eye, and that's why he wears the eye patch.
Do you think next time Nick Fury actually runs in with Captain Marvel, he's gonna like break down and be all girly like he was in this movie? I mean, oh my god, I didn't mean to say girly. I meant like he's just like more relaxed.
There you go. I'll be curious to see where they go with that.
Like, oh my god, it's you! Oh, I got a cat. He takes him to whatever part.
I imagine being really sarcastic at first. I just want to know if Goose is still in that office. I hope Goose didn't die.
He's not a cat. He could have a longer lifespan.
I know, that's what I'm hoping for. Maybe that's what'll stop Thanos. Goose the cat with his tentacle face. In this very I am Groot moment.
It'll be good.
We can't stop Thanos. We need to get the Infinity Gauntlet tentacles. No!
Shut up.
This little statue of Goose takes over Times Square. Our savior! And then he eats Thanos. Then he hacks up his testicle chin out into the desk. Yeah, anyway. Imagine that aside, moving right along. No, like overall, I really thought this was a really solid movie. Like I said, as far as like ranking the Marvel movies, I'd put this above. I'd say I put this above Ant-Man and the Wasp. I like this one better. I don't know how you feel about that personally.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I haven't seen that one yet.
You haven't seen that one?
No,
It's on Netflix.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, well, add that to the list. That one's a fun Looney Tunes chase movie.
Okay.
Yeah, where there is literally a part where there's like 4 people at once chasing each other and trying to get one object. It's kind of great.
All right.
But like I said, I would rank this as the first Thor movie in terms of like, it feels very much like a Phase 1 movie. It does not necessarily feel like a Phase 3 one, which like, if that bothers you enough to really like, you didn't like this movie, I kind of get that.
I didn't hate it.
I'm not saying you did. I'm talking for people. I'm talking people that did. Sorry, I didn't realize I was looking right at you when I said that.
Yeah. Are you talking about the guys with the very sensitive?
No, fuck those people.
Okay.
I don't care if your penis is offended. No, seriously, like, no, fuck you if you're like one of those people.
Hashtag offended penis.
I was gonna put a hashtag down. I was like, watch a review of Captain Marvel. Hashtag offended penis. I'm gonna go, what? Wouldn't it be amazing if that's the tweet I got that goes viral?
Offended penis.
Offended penis. Hashtag offended penis.
What? No, your penis is offended.
And you know what I'm gonna get? You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get like that's gonna go viral. I'm gonna get like the women of Comic-Gate who come after me going.
There's women in Comic-Gate?
Yeah, there are. They exist.
Are they Southern?
What that?
Are they Southern?
I don't look into his life stories. And they're just gonna go like, we're ladies in it, like ladies part 2, like we find this offensive and it's something. I'm like, okay, hashtag offended lady penis.
Are they MAGA too?
Yes.
Let's fight.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna clue you in right now. A lot of these people are conservatives.
Got it.
So that tells you the mindset. It tells you what it's at. And I know most of them are gonna watch this review, and they're sure as hell not gonna watch it this far in. So I could probably say whatever the hell I want. I'm still gonna probably be okay.
Yeah, they're like, oh, my penis is so offended. I'm gonna turn this off.
Like, I know we already lost with the first offended penis joke.
I'm gonna go watch PewDiePie.
God. Yeah, he says the N-word like a real gamer. Not this oversensitive crap. Are you saying you can't make Nazi jokes anymore? That you shouldn't make Nazi jokes anymore in an unironic fashion? What are you, a Nazi? No, wait, what do you mean we are? We're not Nazis! We only support people that make unironic Nazi jokes! We are not Nazis! This is not far from how these people actually talk.
Oh, I believe it. I want to sit back, eat popcorn, and listen to them talk. Fucking
I can like link you to a couple Twitter accounts where it happens daily. It's fascinating.
Oh yeah, it sounds like you're watching a train crash and you're just like, this is burning.
It's more like just watching and going, who hurt you?
Let's go back to your childhood.
It's like who hurt you?
Whose penis was first offended in your life?
Oh god, that's gonna come into people's like, I was molested. You got any jokes about that?
No, I don't mean that way. I'm so sorry.
No, it's a offended penis that did not involve molestation.
No.
There's another clip that's gonna be taken out of context someday. It's okay. There's gonna be a huge collection of them at some one day. I just know someone who just hates me, like has such a rage boner against me, is gonna go through every video I do and blame on every out of context horrible thing I've ever said. Going back, 7 years doing this? There's shit out there, and I acknowledge right now.
I think you should put some timestamps or like deletion on some of the older stuff. Or hide them.
Oh, I don't have the time to go through all that.
Oh my god.
It's hours and hours and hours of footage.
Well, then you gotta sit down.
I don't
gotta cover your ass.
If I said something in the last 6 years, when I started this in my early 20s, then I was a fucking moron. And I like a lot of people at their early 20s, was trying for not incredible edge humor, but a dabble every now and again. If I said something that was legitimately hurtful, I sincerely apologize. Please tell me right there, and I will legitimately apologize for them. Because again, I was in my early 20s, I was stupid. I'm in my late 20s, I'm still stupid. So, if I have said anything in the past that offends anybody, please, for the love of God, I'm being sincere. Let me know, and I will address it directly.
What about the comic gay people?
Fuck them.
You heard it.
As long as you're respectful and you're not trying to just do like hate group bullshit, I will acknowledge what I've said wrong in the past. I am not afraid to do that. So again, if a comic skater made it this far, I'd be amazed, quite frankly. But anyway,
you better cut it now so that it counts as a view.
It's okay. That counts after like the first 10 seconds.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Captain Marvel. I really liked it. Looking forward to Endgame. Any final thoughts?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Pretty good.
Let's talk trailers. We got a lot of trailers. Surprisingly, a lot of old ones. I was expecting more new ones. We got the trailer for Ugly Dolls. My penis is really offended at this. Not by anything overtly sexual in the trailer.
Because it's ugly.
Just because it's...
If that was good. It, they would have said.
That was good. It's more like I'm offended by its existence.
Are you offended by its existence?
Not in a legitimate, I'm going to rant about it on Twitter and harass anyone involved kind of way. More in a disappointed.
Not your penis. Oh. Oh, you're disappointed now?
Well, my Mr. Pupes is always disappointed.
Oh, God, please, no.
See, I can do it, too.
No. All right, continue.
Then we got the Hobbs and Shaw trailer. No, Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. I'm not gonna lie. This one did offend my penis a little bit. And just like, man, you guys want to call, like, this movie fucking sexist? Like, that's fucking sexist pandering. And I say that as a fan of the Fast and Furious movies, not because I think they're good, but just because I respect how ridiculous they are. And this one feels like it's pushing it even for this series.
That's really funny, though. It aired before Captain Marvel. That's super bro.
Like, dude, bro, I'm The Rock, bro. Well, I'm Jason Statham, bro.
We're both, yeah.
Bro, let's fight Idris Elba, bro. I'm down, bro.
Fight you through the fire, yeah, bro.
Apparently, Idris Elba's gonna be Deadshot now, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, he's replacing Will Smith in Suicide Squad.
I'll take it.
Yeah, James Gunn's.
I'll gladly take it. Fuck him.
You don't like Will Smith?
Nope.
All right, moving on. Yeah, apparently James Gunn is going to direct that one too.
Okay.
So DC saw Marvel's mistake and said, "Ha ha, we will take Marvel's loose what's the phrase? We will take Marvel's sloppy seconds. Come to us, James Gunn."
Yeah.
Speaking of sloppy seconds, let's talk about Discount Marvel, Dark Phoenix. I will say, the international trailer for this movie is much, much better.
I haven't seen this is the first trailer I've seen for it.
Oh, period? Oh, okay, this one's been playing around for a while. Are you a fan of the X-Men movies at all?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I must be a Quaker, because you haven't seen enough movies to see the trailer pop up at all.
It's because I see like 2 or 3 movies every week, so I've gotten this trailer a lot.
That's true.
But yeah, like this, I guess, it's the last X-Men film under Fox. So
How's it going?
Well, since Marvel bought Fox,
the
X-Men rights are going back to Marvel.
Oh.
Yeah, along with the Fantastic Four. So,
Okay.
which I would like. I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever read Astonishing X-Men?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, there is an organization in that book called SWORD. It's like more powerful, like Space Shield.
Short sword and shield. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. See, there you go. And their headquarters is a spaceship camouflage spaceship orbiting Earth. And it's shaped like a sword. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping in this movie that the laboratory they go visit in space was gonna be the sword ship, and if that was the case, I was gonna lose my shit.
I'm sure you would have stand up squealing.
I would have been like, oh! Like everyone in this theater who are going, I get that reference.
I know, they're like, oh my god! I felt like it was like what's that one movie that I seen that were... Everyone's so ratchet there. Like, I'm going to use that word because that was when I saw... What was that scary movie where it's all in night vision and you watch demons and ghosts that come up and try to kill people in their house, and they have a Ouija board and all that stuff.
Ouija?
A Ouija board.
Like,
A Ouija board.
Isn't that the name of the movie, though?
A Ouija board. No. No, it was... Remember, they made 4 of these movies, and it was groundbreaking because it was done through a camera.
Oh, Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh my god, I got so tired of people squealing and screaming. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, they were doing a lot of sounds.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, Dark Phoenix, this trailer didn't look fantastic, in my opinion. Mostly because it feels like it's getting lazier and lazier with Mystique's makeup in particular.
I noticed that too.
Because just Jennifer Lawrence just hates doing that shit. And I guess I guess they kill her in this movie, so this is definitely her way out.
Okay.
Granted, this is technically everyone's way out at this point. And then we'll see who they recast when they bring them into the Marvel Universe. So, or how they're going to do that. That's gonna
Are
be
they going to do a lot of remaking? Or is it going to be like a bounce off?
They're probably going to start from scratch.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, because if they try to bring this X-Men universe into the main Marvel universe, you have to explain a lot of shit that wouldn't make any sense.
That's true. That's a lot of... I feel bad for them. They
Yeah.
have a lot of work to do.
It's okay. The best actors like Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman got out when they had the chance.
I can just picture Patrick Stewart just saying, I'm out. I'm gone.
I'm
Goodbye. Fuck you all.
Lick my asshole and good day.
Taco Bell. I really liked his Taco Bell talk.
Then we got the trailer for Rocket Man, which looks like this year's hopefully better Bohemian Rhapsody. Mm-hmm. Which, you didn't really care for that one either, did you?
My mom liked it, but I felt like it was flat.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry, I wanted more like, what was it, Angels in the City? Is it called Angels in the City?
I think so.
The one about, yeah.
Either way, something better than what we got. Which just, here is the Queen soundtrack.
Drama.
Yeah, here's the Queen soundtrack. And
that's all it was.
here's a bunch of bullshit that didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
And then we got Missing Link, which is the Sasquatch one. Yeah, that one I'm only give a chance because that's Laika, and they made like Coraline and Paranorman and all those movies. So like, and the trailers have never been particularly good for any of their films. So like, it's like, all right, I'll still give it a chance. It could just be like the trailer's just not as good, just isn't good representation.
I'll wait for it on Netflix.
Yeah, that's fair. Then we got Spider-Man: Homecoming. That's right. Far From Home. Homecoming already came out. Far From Home, which has Mysterio, and I'm excited. And Europe, yes. I'm more excited about Mysterio.
I'm excited about Europe.
You don't like Jake Gyllenhaal?
No.
Well, Spider-Man's gonna beat him up in this and make you feel
Good.
Which I know this trailer's trying to hype it up like he's a good guy and like all, but all the elements.
Oh, I got a beard. See, I'm safe.
But it's okay. He has the fishbowl. He has the fishbowl head. Everything's gonna be okay. You know who Mysterio is, right?
Yes, I do.
I thought so. I just want to make sure. Don't get defensive. It's okay.
I was waiting for emancipation.
I was gonna do that if you did not know who it was. That's why I asked.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Continue.
Godzilla, which I'm so ready for.
Has anyone ever jumped on that one for you?
I don't think I put this one on the schedule
you should have
yet.
your mom go.
Maybe.
That'd be cute.
I don't know if I can get her to go on camera. Yeah, I can't see that going well because she already watched some of this and goes like, "You swear a little too much," and I'm like, "It's what I do, Mom. God, stop judging my style."
No, yeah, you should see with her.
I probably will anyway because that's been a her and I thing for a long time. But I'll probably see this movie more than once. So
Oh, we know.
I know. You know. I'm explaining anyway.
I think they know.
I mean, you guys get that I'm a Godzilla fan, right? I don't know if I made that abundantly clear at any point during my runtime in this show. Yeah. Then we got the teaser for Frozen 2.
I walked out.
Yeah, I know you did. I actually liked the first Frozen. That was kind of the case where the hype just killed it. It's a legitimately good movie.
Sure.
Okay, we'll have this discussion later. But despite the fact that the hype just killed it for everybody, and they never let go of the song ironically titled "Let It Go," I still think it holds up as a really good Disney movie. And then the last trailer I got was for Dumbo, the live action movie, which I know that's like your favorite cartoon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my favorite Disney.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to this?
Not particularly, but I still want to watch it.
Okay, that's something you and I can do. Because I feel like you have a lot more to go on with Dumbo than I do, because I haven't watched it since I was a kid.
Well, you want to watch it. It's not even like an hour long. Is
it not even an hour long?
DVD, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a kid movie.
Well, yeah, but like, even those usually ranked are like at least 72 minutes. Anyway, that was the last trailer. So, any final thoughts for Captain Marvel?
Nope, it was pretty good.
All right. Well, that was it for this week. Next week, I gotta catch up on the shitty movies now.
Oh my God! You get the Medea movie.
Yeah.
Who's going?
No one's volunteered yet, but I'm gonna have to try to bribe somebody. Like, guys, please don't make me go alone. Please don't make me do it.
Please go alone.
No,
I need to watch this video over lunch so I can just laugh.
Look up the first Boo Medea Halloween review. That's the Medea movie. Oh, damn it. And I'm not doing it again. I told myself never again. That was my Batman moment. Never again. Am I seeing a Medea movie or a Tyler Perry movie alone? I had to beg Howard to go see Nobody's Fool. Grant and I laughed our ass off at Acrimony. That was just hilarious. But yeah, I got that in Greta. So Medea we have to do. Greta I can get away with not doing, but Medea I gotta do Medea.
You could trick Howard.
Howard says, quote, "I have embolism on that day." So he is a hard no.
Son of a bitch. You can't stay mad at you forever if you trick him.
I can't. He's my roommate. That could be a problem.
He's just be passively aggressive.
Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it.
I'm gonna be the devil on your shoulder and go, yeah.
No, I can't do that. I can't. I've already made him see too much. It might have to. I might have to be Matt. It's like, hey, buddy, you busy? Go. What do you want?
He's gonna run away from you.
I mean, I'm fucking offering to pay somebody to go see this thing, so it's not much, but it's better than spending money to go see it.
That's true.
Anyway, so yeah, Medea's gonna be next week. Hopefully, it won't be alone. And I don't even know what comes out the week after. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. See y'all next time.
By the way, you told